John Wells is a friend of mine that I've worked with in the past and I've known for many years. And he was my first call for an actor. John has a son named Tristan who is very similar to Elijah in the movie. And so I called John and offered him there's no audition or anything like that. And he was in tears on the phone when hearing about not only the story, but what we wanted to do with it.
Myself being a father of an autistic son, it's impossible not to feel personally attached to this. The moment I read the script, there were so many relatable moments. And while Ty differs very much from myself in the way he handles them or his own perspective of them, many of the challenges, hurdles, so closely parallel my own journey with my son. In trying to learn my son and how to connect with him and how best to parent him and how best to love him, I've been very, very active in the autistic community, both other parents and adult autistics, and trying to understand what that means for everyone. And it is such a broad spectrum and it is so individualized. But, just not even for this role, just for our lives, I've tried to gather as much knowledge and understanding as I can. And hopefully those have been useful tools. I think we managed to work a little bit of fun and whimsy into this. It is a very dark movie. It is a very human movie. It's very crowded. But with that, I think I love the charm of the kind of not magical elements, but how do you really describe Milk Bear?
John and I spoke about this. In some degree, I think this mirrors the movie Pinocchio, the story Pinocchio. Jiminy Cricket was kind of like the conscience of Pinocchio, but was also kind of a vehicle in the movie that kind of lightened some of the dark elements of it. And I think that's what I suffice. And work even as John's conscience, and his own self-loathing. Dealing with his own self-guilt. I think the bear gives a voice to that. I really think this opportunity is so special for me is I have three grandsons that have some level of autism. I love them dearly. They're so wonderful. And to be a part of a project that maybe brings to light and allows families that have children that have autism, that they can relate to a story, and also to see some of the trials and tribulations of what parents have to, deal with, I think is a great project to have out there these days.
So one of the things that First Capital Films is dedicated to do is make movies that make an impact around the world or in our community, wherever that is, wherever God opens the door. And with this film, we wanted it to be more than just making a movie. And so we launched an initiative starting January of 2025 called ACT. It stands for Awareness, Connection, and Touch. And we are committed for 5 years minimum of doing this. And the goal is to raise awareness for parents of kids with autism and special needs, to connect them online. We've been doing a lot of online ministry for a really long time. And so we are starting groups online and support groups and online counseling opportunities for parents specifically. And then the T stands for Touch. We want to do in-person events starting in our community and then hopefully branching that out nationwide.